Hello students, in this video we are going to study the remaining part of the chapter number 8. The chapter name is Science of Kitchen. Class 5, subject EVS, GCERT. In the previous video of this chapter we had seen that we are eating different materials as our food like cereals, pulses, fruits, milk and vegetables, and we are getting energy from this food. Then after we had seen that there is variety or diversity in our food also. So different regions have their different varieties of food. And we had also seen that there are various methods to cook this food. In that we had seen boiling, roasting, frying and deep frying are some of the methods to cook food. And we are also eating directly the raw materials, or you can say raw items like fruits and vegetables. Some of the vegetables we are directly eating as the raw form. Then we had seen that for the good and proper growth of our body, good and nutritious food is required. It is also required for strong and healthy body. So for that it is necessary that we should know the basic knowledge of the kitchen. In that it includes various identification of various species and the different parts of the kitchen. Then we had saw one picture, and from that picture we had answered some of the questions. Then after we had seen that some of the food items which we are eating daily and how these food items are prepared. That means the method which is used to prepare these food items. Then we had seen that what are the diseases or some of the problems which are caused because of the unhealthy diet, or you can say by eating unhealthy foods like spicy food, then after contaminated, or you can say outside food. That is we had seen about Mahesh. One boy name was Mahesh. He was continuously eating spicy food and then after he got stomachache. So from that we had learned that we should not eat the spicy food all the times. Then we had seen one case of a girl whose name was Varsha. She was eating outside food daily which was uncovered and stale, and she was eating from the vendors. So she also faced the problems. So from that also we had learned that we should not eat the outside food regularly. Then after we had seen one interesting fact about solar cooker. One method by which we can cook the food. So what are the advantages of solar cooker that we had also seen? That in this solar cooker, solar energy is used. The food which is cooked in this solar cooker are very tasty. So now let we continue our chapter from page number 66. So on the page number 66 of your textbook, here you have to writing portion is given to you. In that you have to write a short note or a note on advantages of using solar cooker. You have to write 4 points of the advantages of using solar cooker. So we already know that solar cooker is work on solar energy and which is free of cost. So it's this one is the first advantage to use the solar cookers. Then after we had seen that to cook the food in a solar cooker is very easier. We have to just put the food in the containers and then after it will prepare by the solar energy only. Then the another advantage is cooked food which is cooked in the solar cooker. It tastes amazing. It contains its original taste of the food. Then after next advantage is the food which is cooked in the solar cooker is healthy for our body. And the solar energy, we know that it is the clean source of energy. It will not spread the pollution. So it is beneficial for our environment also. So now let we see the answer for this note on advantages of using solar cooker. So here are some of the advantages are given to you. You can write this in your textbook. The first advantage is solar energy is free. So It is free of cost. We do not have to spend any money on the solar energy. We just once have to buy the solar cooker. That's all. Then after we can make our food with the help of the solar energy, which is totally free of cost. The next advantage is food cooked in is healthy. The food which is cooked in the solar cooker is healthy for our body. The next advantage is the cooked food tastes amazing. Here it is there. And the last one is solar energy is clean source of energy. So it is also the advantage of solar cooker. The cooked food tastes amazing. It retains or it gets the taste of the food which is prepared in the solar cooker. It remains the same or original. And the solar energy is clean source of energy, so it will not pollute the environment. So these are the advantages of using solar cookers. Now next reading section is given to you. So let me read. The taste of different food is not same. We know that the different food items have their own different taste. We enjoy food due to the difference in the taste and aroma in the food. Aroma, that means smell, or you can say scent of the food. We enjoy our food items by their taste and the smell of the food. Aroma, that means smell or scent. Now which different taste have you experienced, that you have to write here, that which taste you had experienced in your food. Like salty, sweet, sour, pungent, astringent, bitter. You can write any of the tastes that you have experienced. So here I wrote salty, sweet, sour and bitter. You can write any of the tastes that you had experienced, either salty, sweet, sour, bitter, pungent, astringent, etc. So now let me see about the different taste of our food. So the food has 6 main tastes, that is sweet, salty, pungent, that means spicy taste. Then after astringent, that means kasela, that means if you will taste this kind of taste, then your tongue will find numbs, then mucus the mouth, and this taste constricts the throat. Like the taste of unripe bananas or mango seeds, the taste of these betel nuts also, this is astringent. And the last one is bitter. So there are main 6 tastes, that is sweet, salty, sour, that you already know that sugar has the sweet taste, then after salt has the salty taste, lemon, then after orange has the sour taste, pungent, that means spicy taste, that is example of this kind of taste is chili, then after astringent, that means the turmeric, then after mango seed has the astringent taste, and last one is bitter, that means bitter gourd has the bitter taste. So for good health, all these tastes should be taken in proper quantity. For the good health, all these tastes are required for our body in the proper amount, or you can say proper quantity. Now here one table is given to you, so you have to write from which food do we acquire the following taste. Here the name of the taste is given to you. So from which food items or from which food we are getting this taste? From what do we get this taste, that you have to write in this table, and how is it present in the food, that we have to write. That means how we are using this in the food, that we have to write. Either directly raw, that means directly, then after we are boiling these food items, we are roasting this, we are frying this, or we are taking it as the any other purpose. So that you have to write. So now let me see what is there in table. The one first example is given to you, that is about sweet taste. So sweet taste we are getting from the sugar cane, jaggery, sugar cubes and sugar. These are the some of the food items from which we are getting sweet taste. We are using this sugar cane, jaggery, then after sugar cubes and sugar, we are eating this directly, that means raw, and in the other forms we are also using this by boiling the sugar and sugar cubes also we are using this. So here in the first column, that is raw, and in the last column, that means in any other, we had tick mark. Next taste it is given to you, that is salty. So we are getting salty taste from the salt, or you can say namkins. Namkeen, that means also a salty taste. It contains salt. So we are getting this salty taste from the salt, and we are using salt directly. That means in row column you have to tick mark. The next one is sour taste. So sour taste we are getting from the tomato, orange, then after lemon, etc. So from these food items we are getting the sour taste, and we are using these food items as directly, that means raw. And if you are using these items in another form, that is either boiling, so you can also tick mark in that column also. Next is pungent taste. So that means spicy taste. So we are getting this spicy taste from chili, clove, ginger, garlic. So these are the some of the examples of food items which contains pungent taste. So we are getting this in the we are taking these food items as directly raw, or we are also frying, or we are also roasting these food items. So in that you can also make a tick mark. The next taste is astringent. So we are getting this astringent taste from the turmeric, beans and mango seed. So we are using this directly. We can use this directly in either indirectly or boiling form or in the roasted form. So in those columns you can make the tick mark. The last taste is bitter. So we are getting this bitter taste from the bitter gourd. Then after fenugreek, that means we are saying this methi, that is fenugreek. Later we will see the picture. So we are getting this from the bitter gourd and fenugreek, and we are using this in boiling. We are not using bitter gourd and fenugreek as the raw material. We are boiling them, we are roasting, or some of us also frying these food items. So these are the different names of the different tastes and the examples of different food items by which we are getting this different taste and how we are using these food items. So now let me see the answer for this table. So here the answer for this table is given to you. The first one, that is for sweet, it is given to you sugar cane, jaggery, sugar cubes and sugar. From these food items we are getting sweet taste, and we are using these food items directly, that means raw and in any other form. Next is salty. So we are getting this salty taste from the salt. So here it is written that salt, and we are using this directly. So in the row you can make the tick mark. Next taste is sour. So we are getting this sour taste from the tomato, orange and lemon, and we are using this directly. And if you are boiling this and then after using this, then you can make the tick mark in boiled column also. The next taste is pungent taste. We are getting this from chili, clove, ginger and garlic. We are using this directly, that means raw, and some of us are using this in the roasted form and in the fried form also. So in that you can also make the tick mark. Next taste is astringent. So we are getting this astringent taste from turmeric, beans, mango seeds, and we are using this directly. We can use this directly. Then after some of us are using in boiling form and roasted form. So in that you can also make the tick mark. Last taste is bitter taste. So we are getting this bitter taste from the bitter gourd and fenugreek. And we are boiling this. We are not using this directly, or you can say raw. We are boiling this. Then after we are also roasting and frying these food items. So here in the boiling and frying also it is given to you tick mark. So this is the table. You have to write this table in your textbook. Here the picture of the sum of the spices or food items is given to you. This picture is of cinnamon. Next, this one is the fenugreek, and it is bitter in taste, little bit bitter in taste. This picture is of cumin seeds. Next, this one is of mustard seeds. This is the picture of betel nut, whose taste is astringent. If you will eat it, your tongue will find numb, you will feel mucus in mouth, and your throat will constrict. Now on the next page, that is page number 67, reading section is given to you. So now let me read. Many spices are used to prepare food in kitchen. We know that many spices are used to prepare food in the kitchen, and we had learned about many spices in our previous class. So salt, chili, turmeric, then after cumin, fenugreek, mustard, jaggery and tamarind, etc. These are the examples of the some of these spices which we are using in our kitchen. Salt you already know, chili, turmeric also you know, cumin seed that we had seen the picture of cumin seed. Then after fenugreek seeds we had also seen mustard seed, jaggery and tamarind. These are the examples of some of these spices. So are among these spices, and such components are very important for our health. These all spices are very important for our health, and there is some specific approach related to each of these component of the kitchen, and this information is very important to us. There is a specific approach, that means each spices has its own speciality or importance, and it is also helpful to us to maintain our body healthy. So now let we see more about these spices, and let we identify the spices based on the taste of these different spices. The first one is given to you, that 6 tastes don't include my name, yet no taste without me is my tall claim. The 6 tastes, it doesn't include the name of this taste, and without this taste no taste is considerable important, or you will not find important. So here the answer is also given to you, that is sweet, jaggery, sugar cubes, then after sugar cane and naturally ripened fruits are sweet things, and we get energy from this sweetness. So this taste is sweet, and we are getting this sweet taste from the jaggery, sugar cubes and sugar cane, and also the naturally ripened fruits are also contains the sweet taste. And what is the importance of this sweet taste is also given to you, that we get energy from the sweetness. Now next spice is, I am Mr. Salt, briny taste is my fame, king of every kitchen, famous by this name. That means it is the taste which is known as the salty taste. I am Mr. Salt and briny taste is my fame. Briny, that means salty taste. It is known as by salty taste, and it is the king of every kitchen. So this taste is salty taste. So salty taste is mainly provided by the salt. And now do you know it, that the food is tasteless without the salt. We know that without the salt the food will not find tasty. You will not find the food tasty. So it is also known as the king of every kitchen. Now during fever, here one important fact about the salt is given to you, how it is useful in our daily life. So during fever, the cloth which is soaked in salty water is kept on the forehead to reduce the fever. Your mother or your father may apply this fact, that during the fever, if you had fever, then cloth is dipped in the salty water or soaked in the salty water. Then after we are putting this cloth which is soaked in the salty water on our forehead, and because of this the fever get reduced. So this is about salty taste. Now next taste, a thought of me sizzles your tongue, and look how mouth waters. Sweet and sour is my tasty yummy juice, one loves to love and slurp. This is the, if you are taking this kind of taste, your tongue will sizzles. That means you will find some sensation in your tongue and your mouth will start watering. Sweet and sour taste, its juice contains sweet and sour taste, and you will love this and you will make the sound like slurps. So now this taste is sour taste. So sour juice is obtained from lemon, tomato, tamarind and kokum. Other than that, amla and raw mango. So these all food items contain sour taste. So sour taste, now how it is helpful to us. So sour taste helps in the digestion of food, and you must have drunk buttermilk after having milk. So this sour taste help in the digestion of food. So that's why we are taking buttermilk after having our meals, because the buttermilk is beneficial for the digestion of food. So this is the importance of sour taste. Now let me see the next taste. So green and red are my colors. I am known as chili. Keeping your tongue stinging, spicy and tangy is my ability. Its color is green and red. It is known as the chili, and it will keep your tongue sting. That means you will feel like something is biting your tongue. And spicy and tangy, that means it has this strong flavor. It known as tangy. So these are the some of the ability of chili: stinging, spicy and tangy. So this taste is known as the spicy taste. So spicy taste is obtained from chili, mustard, black pepper, ginger, ajwain, garlic, cinnamon, clove and white pepper, etc. So these are the some of the food items or you can say spices from which we are getting the spicy taste. Now the importance of the spicy taste is given to you, that spicy spice kills harmful organisms in our body. This spicy taste kills the harmful organisms in our body, and it secretes the digestive juices, so it also helps in the digestion. But one precaution you should taken, that should be taken by you, that too much of spicy food is harmful. It will cause the acidity if you will contain or you will take the too much spicy food. So we have to take all these spices or all the taste into a proper quantity. So this is about spicy taste. Now next one, let me see. No one loves me as I taste plump and crisp. Help rid of cough and bad tasting mucus. I am the best. Now this taste is saying that no one loves me because its taste is plum and crisp, and it helps in the cough and bad tasting mucus, that means saliva. To rid of these two, this taste is helpful. So this is says that I am the best. So this taste is astringent taste. Now let me see from which food items we are getting this astringent taste. So turmeric, pulses, mango seed, betel nut, etc. have the astringent taste, and the astringent taste removes the sticky substance from our body. This is the importance of the astringent taste, that it removes the sticky substance from our body. Here it is given to you that mango seed and betel nuts are used as the mouth freshener and remove the stickiness from our mouth. So because its property to remove the stickiness or sticky substance from our body, because of that the mango seeds and betel nut, which contains this astringent taste, we are taking this or we are using this as the mouth freshener and to remove the stickiness from our mouth. So this is about astringent taste. Now next taste, let me see, that people just spit me out, but when sick gulp and goggle, know my virtues for healthy life, bitter taste is noble. Here in this itself the name of the taste is given to you, that is bitter taste. That when we are eating this or we are taking this taste, people just spit me out. They threw out from their mouth, but when silk gulps and goggles, then we must know the importance of this taste. Know my virtues for healthy life, or we have to know the goodness for the healthy life, goodness of the bitter taste for our healthy life, and this bitter taste is noble. So now let me see from what we are getting this bitter taste. So bitter taste is obtained from fenugreek and bitter gourd, and the neem is also bitter in taste. Other than that, neem also contains bitter taste. The bitter juice activates our hunger and it helps to keep our body disease free. This is the importance of the bitter taste, that bitter juice activates our hunger, and it also helps us or our body to maintain the disease free. So these are the about the different tastes or the different food items from which we are getting this taste and the importance of this taste. So by knowing this, we should know that we have to take all the taste or all the food items which contain all this taste in the proper amount and in proper quantity. So till now in this video we had seen we are getting energy from the food, and we are eating different items from as our food, like cereals, pulses, fruits, milks and vegetables. Then we had seen the basic knowledge of kitchen, what food items we are daily using or eating and how they are preparing, what are the different methods to cook this food. Then after we had seen the importance of to take healthy food, why healthy food is necessary for our body. Then we had seen some importance about the solar cooker. And then after we had seen about different tastes, main 6 tastes are there, that is sweet, salty, sour, pungent, astringent and bitter. And what is the importance of this taste, from what food items we are getting this taste. Now in the next video we will study the remaining part of this chapter. Thank you.